So today we look at the Stack browser. To be more specific, the Stack Next SE, the private beta version as it's written here. So I've already entered the access code which I got luckily in my email, and then this is the first look into this app. Let's go. Enter Stack. Okay, first off, I can already see the whole approach to a browser has been changed. The all too familiar tabs at the top or maybe in the left side have been replaced, and I can see that there is a card based approach here. Let's see, Command T. Okay, it's like a command bar that comes up. Let's go to the Stack website, the pricing site. All right, there is an easy way to copy link, duplicate card, or open link in the default browser. Because right now I have Opera as my default browser, so it says that there is a support chatbot, but right now I don't want anything. The pricing is very simple. The free one has the basic browser facilities, or rather features. There are 2 spaces available, and there are 3 themes that come as part of this. The pro subscription is something I think someone in an organization might want, rather than a normal user using it as an alternative browser. And the lifetime version is something which is um, looks interesting to people who don't like to pay the yearly subscription or the monthly subscription that is there for most apps. I see a lot of people putting this in the comments for a lot of these tech reviews, that why isn't there a lifetime option where you can just pay once and then you're done with the whole thing. So that is great. So the why I say this is like browsers reimagined is that you have your workspaces on the left side, which we have seen with few of these new age browsers, but the way of browsing is not through tabs at all, but through cards rather than tabs. So this is very interesting. There is a bunch of things that are happening right now, and they're also getting into the NFT side of things. A lot of it is still under development because it is very much in private beta right now, but definitely looks interesting. I'll try going to a new workspace. So yeah, these are the two workspaces that are available by default, since I only have the basic free version that's given over here, the starter version. So let's get into this other one, which has some nice info about how they've designed this app. So they're talking about that you separate your life into different zones like this, and then that way you can move things into where they belong, and then it's not all messed up and there are like 100 tabs open in your whole browser and you don't know what you're looking at. So profiles is something that also looks interesting. They have unlimited profiles, but 2 workspaces as a whole. So, and the whole movement between tabs is this way. So I'm switching between these 2 cards with a simple left to right gesture, and I imagine this would be very interesting to someone who's getting into research maybe, or who likes to keep flipping around the tabs and getting some info, condensing into one thing, and then maybe write it into a Google Doc or something like that. So this kind of a switching thing is very interesting. The card based approach is definitely something that's new in this whole field. There's a lot of browsers coming up which say that they're reimagining this whole thing called browsers, but I think Stack Next has actually done it, and this is the first one that I'm trying from one of these new or alternative browsers. So yeah, that's a great thing. They say scroll horizontally, right? So you can group websites this way rather than the other. Maybe in Microsoft Edge, as you know, you can group tabs together and then you can uh, move around between them. But here it's a, you could even say it's like a Tinder based or a dating app based style of looking at things, since we're all getting used to looking at the world in cards, right? Even YouTube shorts or Instagram reels is just one card at a time and then you move immediately to the next one. So this is the way they've maybe been inspired, and they've tried to bring that experience, the card based experience, to browsers. And try control yourself. There's a lot of since they also know that this will be a learning curve for sure, because we're not used to experiencing browsers this way. So they have given this joystick kind of a thing with which they tell you that how can you navigate this whole browser that's there. And there is also special, it is your personal assistant, as they say. And as expected, it is like a command interface into this whole app, because if I try going here now, yeah, there is no preferences tab which we've all come to expect, but there is the command L, which helps me go into the themes. For example, if I want a dark theme, this is the basic one, but I want a dark theme now. I am used to dark themes, so this is another light one, this is the dark theme. So these other ones are the pro ones, so no, can't try that yet. Comic Sans looks great, by the way, but for now we'll try Nightfall. Now let me try going into Google test. Okay, maybe the other one, yeah, Command T, test. All right, yeah, I could sign in here later on. So it's all about this two workspaces style, division of your life into two workspaces for now. More spaces if you get the pro license, but this is definitely an interesting way to look at the web, and the switching is much more painless, seamless, intuitive. So yeah, this will take some getting used to, because see, when I go here I scroll down normally, right, if I'm reading an article, for example. But when I'm switching, sometimes, okay, I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I have to sometimes do it a couple of times on my trackpad to get that gesture going, so I switch to the next tab, or maybe it's switching too hard. So yeah, and also this app is in private beta, so they'll definitely be working on this. Maybe this half switching over here could be minimized a little, and when you switch, or maybe like 75% through, like as of now I switched almost 75%, the app immediately moves to the tab completely, rather than me needing to center it once again. See, if I do this here, it shows me the option of new tab, all right, but maybe it on its own it centers the active tab over here. So that's something that they might be looking at already, but still, other than that, the free version itself is offering so much value. I don't think there is much harm in trying this out. This looks like a great new app. I love the theme, even this basic dark theme that's there. This approach to moving between the, okay, yeah, this is better than using the trackpad. This is much easier to move around in all the tabs that I have opened, the WASD. So that is good. Yeah, maybe the top bar where I would normally I'd just click here and then search for a new thing, I have to instead click Command T to go to a new new tab. So I'm used to just going here and typing here whatever I want to, but yeah, this is maybe a new style of looking at things. So yeah, that is a basic first look at this new browser, Stack Next SE. The the whole cards based approach, very interesting. I don't think it has been done before. The workspaces part has been done before. I have seen this in a couple of browsers, but the card one is interesting. They also have Yoki, as we just saw, to move around between tabs. And yeah, this app is in very active development, because I remember looking at the change vlog sometime back. Stack browser change not vlog, change log. So okay, maybe this is, yeah, this is for the older stack, not stack next SE. So yeah, they keep this, yeah, stack next, right? So they are very actively developing this app, and it's just in private beta right now, but I can already see the potential here with even this feature of connecting people through browsers, that they can browse the same thing at the same time in different locations. So that is very interesting for sure. It will really increase collaboration. Like right now, maybe if I want to collaborate on a document, the document itself could be edited in Google Docs, but through this, that person will be probably looking at the same view which I am looking at. It will make it much easier. So if you look at the evolution, it's like screen sharing is really old. You're sharing your screen, and then the person can't edit anything, and then they have to keep trying to keep up with you on the screen share on the call. The next is the Google Docs approach, where they can see what you're doing live, and they can also make edits to that document. And this seems like the next frontier, that they literally see what you're doing, plus they can edit what happens. So yeah, this is a very exciting new browser that has come up. Let's see how it goes. This is very interesting and a very good start, given that it's still in very active development, and they already have a stable browser in the form of Stack that's there, and then now they're experimenting with a new browser. So this is lovely, and it's great. All the best to them. I can see myself using this. The card based approach will take some getting used to, but yeah, I think if you see this, when I have chosen a dark theme, the theme over here, right, the Google theme itself has changed. I have not installed any dark mode extension or anything, but it smartly picked up that I have chosen a dark theme for the browser, so that it has gone to a dark theme for my Google searching tab as well. So that is something, that is an interesting small tidbit here. And something that I'd look forward to is how are they going to configure extensions here. Is it like a Chromium based browser? Because I had done some searching earlier, I couldn't find much on it. That is it a Chromium based browser? Because if yes, it will be much easier to just get on the bandwagon of the existing Chrome extensions. There's thousands of Chrome extensions out in the market, tens of thousands. But if they have made their own, then yeah, maybe that will start a whole new kind of extensions would need to be built, or maybe a few extensions are enabled for the start, and then you can add on more. So the command search that's there, it has a lot of functions as well. The preferences, the ad shield is built in, so yeah, maybe the ad blocker wouldn't be needed, but yeah, the dark mode is there as well. Pretty much the two main things that I look at in a browser, so they've already integrated those into the app, so it's great. Yeah, I'll be watching how they develop this app. Glad to have gotten the chance to try this out at this early stage, and look forward to seeing how this goes. All right, thank you, bye bye.